Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am currently so stressed. I'm a mess right now, but I figured I would sit down and film a video and calm down a little bit, hang out with you guys. I'm gonna need like 3 more gallons. For today's video, I am going to be trying some new products. Not everything is new, but I just kind of wanted to put some makeup on my face and just play because I feel like I honestly haven't gotten like glammed up in a really long time, and I was feeling kind of potato-like, so we're gonna change that a little bit today. I am just gonna jump straight into foundation. I'm not gonna prime my skin because I'm too lazy. I'm gonna mix 2 foundations together. This is the Elcie Micro Silk Foundation in the shade Cameo, and this is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 4. The Elcie one I just reordered. I used to use this foundation a while ago a lot, and I really like it, but this shade is actually so dark on its own for me. I'm gonna mix the Armani with it, which is kind of the closer match to my skin tone. Why are there so many trucks outside all of a sudden? Elcie foundation is freaking amazing. I just need to go back and get a lighter color, and I've actually been really liking the mixture of these 2 foundations together. I think it gives me a very nice, flawless, long-wearing foundation. I'm using this really old Morphe M439 brush. It's a giant kabuki brush. I sometimes get really lazy in real life. Like, I don't wear primers, I don't prep my skin, I don't even bother wetting a sponge. I just slap makeup on. Like, literally slap makeup on. That's me every day. Para mi corrector, I'm going to be using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. And this is a waterproof, transfer-proof concealer. I have used this before, but they recently sent me a bunch of the shades because they added new shades to their line. I'm going to use the shade Honey. We'll see if this works. I don't think I've ever really been in Honey in any... Actually, that works pretty well. I need a mirror. It's a little bit more on the warmer side. It does oxidize ever so slightly, but it's not bad. These days I haven't been going super bright with my concealers, just keeping it a lot more natural. I'm just going back to my brush. Ooh, this actually looks really pretty on the skin. It's blending out really nicely. It's very lightweight. It's not like super thick or cakey, and it doesn't look like it's really dry and crepey underneath my eyes, which is also really nice. Complexion is looking beautiful. I'm gonna take my Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick in Baked. I absolutely love this stuff so much, and I can put so much on my face, but it blends out like magic and it looks beautiful. And even if you were like a little bit overwhelmed, you can take your foundation brush and use that to blend it out, because you have like a little bit of something on your brush, and it'll just help blend the bronzer better into the skin. Oh my god, you guys can't see, thank god, but like my arm is like jiggling as I'm blending. I need to go to the gym. I recently went to the doctor to get like a routine checkup, and they called me today. Everything is fine, normal, I'm a healthy nugget, but the only thing they said was like my vitamin D level was a little bit low, so I need to sit in the sun a little bit. I literally haven't really been outside in the sunlight for a really long time, so I am definitely not surprised. I definitely think I want to go for like a more bronzy look today, but I should have worn like a turtleneck because Lord knows I'm not bronzy whatsoever. We'll just do that. To set my whole face, I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Poundcake. It does have a little bit of color to it. It's been a while since I've used this powder. I remember liking it, but it's been a while, and I like to go back to things in my collection and try it again. Oh yeah, definitely has a scent. I like the smell of it, but it's a little too much. Like, there's too much scent in it. So I am just going to use my sponge to tap this on all the areas. Oh, ooh, it's just a lot of fragrance, and like the more you're using it and the powder's like flying around, like I kind of low-key have a little bit of a headache now. Once I've let the powder sit for like 30 seconds, I don't really bake. I don't have the patience for that. I'm just going to dust it with a little brush, and I'm actually going to go in with another powder that I've really been liking lately. This is from Jouer. It's their new Soft Focus Hydrate and Set powder, and I'm using the shade Fair. It looks like this. I've kind of been using this as like after I set my face, I like to go in with a small little brush like this and just sweep this on my under eyes, kind of like in my T-zone. I do find that it like brightens a little but like just makes the skin look really blurred where I put it, and I really like this a lot. So it's definitely been a part of my routine lately. I'm starting to feel a little bit self-conscious of the fact that my face is a little bit darker than my body right now. We're gonna ignore that and maybe like zoom in a little bit. Truth be told, honestly, I don't know if I have a foundation right now that matches me perfectly because I'm so pale. For my bronzer, I recently picked this up from Ulta. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, it just like kind of spoke to me. It's in the shade Icon. It's a huge face and body bronzer. This is what it looks like. And then that's the bronzer inside. I don't know why. It kind of like low-key reminded me of like the Marc Jacobs bronzers. And it looked like a really pretty shade. It's huge, which I also really love. So this is what I'm gonna use. I'm just searching for my brush. Where are you? I'm going to swirl my brush. Definitely tap it out quite a bit because bronzer can be a little overwhelming and you want to work slowly with layers. Ooh, I quite like that actually. Honestly, I'm feeling this like more bronzy skin right now, but like, Lord, can we cut my neck out of this? I'm just trying to feel like the tan, healthy skin fantasy and look like someone who's not vitamin D deficient. So yeah, I am a fan of this bronzer. It looks really pretty, very smooth, definitely something I will reach for again, especially in the summer because I think it has like the most beautiful tan bronze color to it. Like, oh, is it matte? And it's like completely matte, which I absolutely love. For my blush today, I'm gonna be trying out this new one from Rimmel. It's the Maxi blush, Maxi pad. And this is called Sweet Cheeks. We are going to swirl and tap. Ooh, a little bit of powder, but it's a really pretty peachy shade. And I'm just going, ooh, I love it already. It's so pretty. Like, that was easy. It's definitely not like an overwhelming blush where you're gonna apply too much at first application. Like, I can pick a lot up and it just kind of dusts and looks beautiful. It's a really nice color. I was very excited about these. I've been getting into blush a lot lately, and this one is it impressed me a little bit. I'm a fan. For my highlighter, I think I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna try this out. Okay, it's from TooFaced. It's called How Many F Heart Smiley Face Star Dollar Sign Do I Give? And this is what it looks like inside. It's a dollar sign. Will this match my skin? I hope so. I mean, this shade looks a little dark on its own, but I think if I mix it all together, I don't know if it's gonna be blinding. I haven't even swatched this. It's just really intriguing to me. So we are swirling, we are mixing. It's not ruining the print, which is nice. I hope it's good. I hope it's a good highlighter. Let's see. Oh, well then, it definitely has like a champagne but gold highlight to it. Like that middle shade right here, it definitely deposits gold. It's really pretty actually. It looks good on my skin tone. Oh, I put too much. I'm not gonna lie, this whole TooFaced collection had me a little bit like, okay, because like the names of the products and stuff are very interesting. I usually just like pack on the highlight, but even this is like a little bit much. But it's really pretty. I'm happy. I'm glowing. Before we move on to anything else, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray that I picked up also from Ulta quite recently. I haven't tried this either. I really like the Catrice Dewy Setting Spray. And I don't know, I just wanted to try something a little bit different. The packaging is so pretty. I thought this was going to be like a shimmery spray with like the glitter, but that's just like kind of the packaging. The inside is not sparkly at all. Actually, is it? I don't know, I can't really tell. So it kind of looks like the MAC Fix Plus a little bit. So let's give it a test squirts. Oh, it smells really nice. Kind of like a slightly coconutty scent. The spritzer is really nice. Like, it's a very nice mist. It doesn't just spit in one spot, if that makes sense, but it does get your face wet really quickly, so you really need like one squirt. Okay, so I definitely like went a little bit crazy, but I definitely see a difference in my skin after I sprayed it. I can feel my skin feels different and it looks different. Like, it looks a little bit more natural, not as powdery, and like even my eyelids, like I feel like a tackiness. Like my skin, I don't know. This is interesting. I'll keep you posted. My eyebrows, I'm gonna be trying out this new Frankie Rose brow pencil in light brown. This is like an angled, retractable eyeliner. No, brow pencil. Second time's a charm. So I'm just going to fill in my brows. Nothing exciting here. Oh, this is a nice pencil. It's not too pigmented, and it kind of has like a waxiness to it. So, but like it's easy to apply. I actually like formulas like this. I quite enjoyed this brow pencil. It looks really pretty. Like I love the color. I will definitely be using this again. I love the formula. It feels like it's gonna just stay on my brows. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Kush Brow Gel in Haze, which is a lot lighter than my brows. You guys, so far, I'm quite enjoying everything that I am trying out today. My skin looks gorgeous, like so smooth. Of course, I have like a little bit of creasing in my smile lines, but what's new, you know? I'm not a spring chicken anymore. We're gonna have more lines and creases on the face. But for the most part, my skin looks absolutely beautiful. I've low-key been in the process of trying to figure out what foundation I am going to wear on my engagement party. Don't even get me started on wedding, like that's a whole nother ball game. But I'm just like, what foundation do I want to wear? Like what's the most perfect foundation that's gonna look beautiful on my skin all day in pictures? I'm trying 500 million things and combinations. I'm like a little mad scientist right now. So far, this combination, this concoction is working out beautifully. Like I'm loving this. So this might be the contender. Is that an English word? Contender? Chicken tender? I don't know, guys. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. See how much lighter my brows got? Like I am loving my brows right now. They look really good. I love using like brow gels that are lighter just because my hair is lighter and my brows are super dark. Sometimes it just gives my face a softer look and I don't have to like bleach my eyebrows. So this is a good look. For my eyes, I'm super excited because I also picked up this palette from Ulta. It's the Warriror by Juvias. It's from Juvias Place and they have some bomb eyeshadows. I think I have 2 palettes from them. It has neutrals in it pretty much, but I swatched literally one shade and I'm like, I'm buying this. Like I can't. Look how freaking beautiful this palette is. You have pretty much, what is that, 6 metallics and 3 matte shades. But okay, I'm just gonna swatch and show you guys real quick. Are you seeing this? Do you see this? This is such a creamy metallic, like whoa, you know? Let's just do something. As usual, I'm starting off with a matte nude shade. This is called Ahosi. Okay, I'm sorry, but like I can't pronounce most of these names and I don't want to butcher it. So this color is really nice. It just kind of like lays down a blank slate for me to start blending my transition. And let me just add, because of the Anastasia spray, my lids were like a little tacky. I feel like it was like a nice little base for my shadow. As weird as that is, I know that's not what it's for, but I can imagine this spray being a really good wet your brush with a metallic shadow type of spray because it's gonna really like stick. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't know anything and I'm just talking out of my butt. I'm gonna go into this matte brown. Juvias Place shadows are very pigmented, so I know that because I've used them before, but they can get very overwhelming if you just like go straight on your eyes, like full on pack it on. They're so buttery and they blend really, really nicely. They are very easy shadows to work with. It's so funny because sometimes when I'm filming these videos, I will sit here for like 30 minutes blending one color onto my eye, but like I edit it down to like 2 seconds. But I spend so much time sitting here and just blending in complete silence. I don't know, can you imagine I left all of that in the video? It would be like 2 hours long and 45 minutes of it would just literally be me going exhilarating. Once I've kind of blended this matte brown and I don't have a lot of shadow left on my brush, I am gonna take whatever's on it and just start kind of bringing the shadow outwards, kind of creating like an invisible wing, like flicking it out. I've been really like doing this with my shadows because I feel like it just gives the eye kind of more of a lifted look to it instead of just kind of stopping it and have it look sad. I'm now gonna go into this really, really dark, almost black brown, and this is called Cameo, and this I'm gonna go really light-handed with. We are taking that dark brown and I'm going to very slowly and gently pack, swipe, zhuzh it in there a little bit. I'm taking a little bit of that brown that we used in the crease, and this is going to just help me blend the darker shade out. Like, this is one of those moments where I'm going to be blending here for about 20 minutes, so see you guys when I'm done blending. I'm going back to that lighter brown, and I'm just going to smudge this on my lower lash line, and then taking the darker brown on more of the outer lower lash line. I'm gonna take some of this middle shade right here, and this is gonna go underneath my brow bone and as a inner corner highlight. I have a feeling this is gonna be really intense, and I'm not mad at that, but it's going to be a lot. That is gorgeous. Holy good lord, that's beautiful though. Like, look how my brow bone just like pops out. It's like 3D. It's coming at you. I'm not even using the shadow wet. I can only imagine what would happen if you did wet the shadow a little bit. I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's like the darker metallic shade in the palette, and I'm gonna place this on the outer part of my lid, and I'm gonna put another metallic kind of like more on the other half of my lid. Good job explaining. Oh, that's so pretty. And for the rest of my lid, I'm taking this shade right here with the same brush. I've been wanting to do like a really pretty smoky brown bronzy eye in a while, and this is just me. This is the Jess eye. This is what I love. I know we already have a lot of highlighter on, but I like low-key. I just have to. Hallelujah, hallelujah. This literally looks like a Facetune highlighter. This doesn't look real, but I assure you it is, and it looks beautiful. Just to finish off the eyes a little bit, I'm gonna go into the deepest brown in here, and with a small little brush, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this on my top lash line just to create a very slight smoky liner effect, because I'm just like kind of feeling the smoky eye right now. I don't want to wear a wing, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Last thing I'm gonna do to my eyes is line my waterline. This is the Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade CEO, and it's these are amazing. First of all, they're so creamy and pigmented. I love using these in my waterline because they just glide on. Like, can you tell? You don't need to go back and forth 100 times. Like, it's so hard to do with one hand. Holy crap, give me a second. This is the finished eye look. I'm freaking obsessed. Like, this highlight I can't even with, but the eyes is just so pretty and smoky brown. Like, this is what I live for. I'm gonna have to recreate this again. I really like that palette a lot. I'm gonna go into the Colourpop Zoella Lippy Pencil in Little One, and I'm just gonna define my lips a little bit because I'm actually gonna go in with a gloss instead of like a lipstick. I am gonna add a little bit of gloss. This is from Lime Crime. It's the Wet Cherry Gloss in Unripe Cherry. It's a really pretty kind of like peachy shade. And I'm just gonna add a little bit to make my lips look extra juicy. All right, and that, my friends, is the final look. I don't even think I need to tell you guys how obsessed I am with it. Like, the skin is so flawless and beautiful. It's like, is that my skin? The glow, the eyes, the lip combo, this lip. Well then, I'm really happy with everything that I tried today, honestly. Like, these are some really good products. I'm really happy that I sat down to film, even though I was like really stressed and in a mood. My mood has definitely changed. I feel a lot happier, and I'm really happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, MAKEUPBYJESI. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go. And also hit that little bell so you are notified every time I post a new one. With all that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!